Hey guys, Earning with 223, coming at you with a video tonight. Like I promised I would. Today, I'm going to give you a couple deck profiles, one after the other. Right now is going to be my new Karakuri deck profile. Um, it's a lot of fun to play. I urge you guys to try out the Karakuri archetype. It gets pretty ridiculous when people don't know what it does, and even when they do, it's really hard to stop them if you get the momentum on your side. So let me start with my monsters for the deck, and then we'll just get right into it. So I start out with 3 Karakuri Merchants. When this guy's normal summon, you can add any Karakuri card from your deck to your hand. This includes monsters, the magic, the traps, whatever you want. It's a really good floater. Helps thin the deck out and get you the combo pieces you need quickly. Next, I have 3 Ninjas. Ninjas are basically my Raikou of the deck. When it's flipped face up, you send one face-up monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. So it says send. It's like Dark End Dragon, which makes it really good. Um, the turn that it's flipped face up, it can attack your opponent directly. So if they have a face-down monster, you can still flip it up, hit it for 1200 direct, which is really helpful. 3 Karakuri Bushi. It's the beat stick. If another Karakuri is destroyed when this is on the field, it gains 400 attack. Um, really good for ramming your soldiers into, just to give this guy a giant attack boost. Speaking of soldiers, I also run 3 of those. When these die, I can summon any level 4 or lower Karakuri from my deck to the field in attack position. Really good if you already have monsters in the field. Smash it and then get a synchro off. 3 Karakuri Strategist. Just a really awesome card. When it's summoned in any way, you change the battle position of one monster in the field. Really good for getting your counters on your draw power cards or using your trick house or whatever. Plus the 3-star tuner. And finally, I have 2 Karakuri Barrels. They're a 2-star tuner. Once per turn, they can't be destroyed by battle. So they're just really good as like a little bit of stall, or if it gives you more synchro options as well. So that's done. Let's move on to spells. I have quite a lot of spells actually. The deck doesn't run a lot of monsters, but it has a lot of ability to get things going really quickly. So I'll start it with 3 Showdown Castles. They're the field spell. What you do with this is this makes it so whenever a Karakuri monster attacks a face-up monster, you can switch the battle position of that monster. So if you're attacking like like a Thunder King with a Bushi, you switch it to defense, then you can kill it. Also, when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon level 4 or higher Karakuri. So if you have your Bure Shogun in the graveyard after a summon and they destroyed it, then you just blow up this card or play another one of it and get a free Bure right back and start taking control of the game again. 3 Karakuri Anatomies. Um, just a super awesome card, really. Whenever a Karakuri's battle position is changed, you put 1 counter on this card. It can have 2 counters. You can send it to the grave to draw 1 card for each counter. It's better than the 6 Samurai one because all you gotta do is switch battle positions. 2 Book of Moon, just for some defense, really helpful. You can reuse your Ninja if you need to send more monsters to the grave. 2 MSTs, because they're pretty much staple in this kind of deck. You need to kill stuff. 2 Pot of Avarice. I don't have a lot of monsters, but I can go through all the monsters really fast, so this really helps me recycle what I'm doing. And then, of course, the staples. Darkhold Monster Reborn. That's it for spells. We'll go on to my traps. We'll start out with 2 Karakuri Trick House. Whenever you can activate this when a Karakuri's battle position is changed. Just throw 1 card on the field, which is really helpful. 2 Solemn Warnings. Good card. No reason not to play it if you have them, really. Double Bottomless. Same thing. Mirror Force Torrential Solemn Judgment. 3 staples. If you're not running Decrees, this deck can't use Decrees. It needs to have defense. It can't survive really without Decrees because the monsters have such low attack and high, but they have high defense. But it's really not that helpful. I'm not going to cover my extra deck because my extra deck is essentially the same extra deck I use for zombies, but I switch out a couple of the synchros to put 3 of the Shoguns in there just because they're really good. So I'll go with my side deck. The way that I work my side deck for this is I want to side in Machinas just to get some extra oomph in there. So I have 3 Gear Frame and 3 Fortress, as you can see. They're really, really helpful. If you know your opponent's going really aggro, you can go aggro right back. Next, 2 Consecrated Lights. Really good against Blackwings, Gravekeepers, Infernities. shuts them down, and none of the things in my deck are dark, so that's okay. Starlight Road for those debris decks or whatever. The Judgment Dragon, Lightsworn, just a really good card. You can swarm really easily with this deck, so it really helps protect against Dark Hole or any other mass removal they might have. 2 compulsories, really, really good options for side deck, possibly even main deck if you can fit them in. Just really helpful against synchros, all those other shenanigans. Shooting Star Dragon comes out, bam, it's gone. So 2 Noblemen across out. I don't set anything with a flip effect, so if they hit me with an Nobleman, I'm not too worried. But this is to get rid of Rykos, this is to get rid of Spies, all those things that have really annoying flip effects that I don't want to be hit with, and then limiter removal. I don't main this because there's no reason to main it. All the things are such low attack that it's really hard to get going with a good enough attack power to warrant the use of limiter. I really like this deck, guys. I urge you to try out the Karakuri. It's only going to get better in the next set, so if you like the idea of Karakuri, if you think it's something you might be interested in, go ahead and try it. That's all for this video. My next video will be my updated zombie deck, inside deck for that deck as well. The extra deck is pretty much the same as it always has been, guys, so I'm not really going to get into that stuff. I can't add Gungreer to the deck, or Gung, whatever the hell, how the hell you say that new guy from Hidden Arsenal 3, because I don't have any water monsters. But I don't really care that much, so it doesn't matter to me. But thanks for watching this video, guys. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.